Hey guys, I.B.B. dropping in on the power plant map. Post commentary here today, not live. Yesterday, I uploaded a video of me squatting with somebody from the CNC clan. And his name was Beacons Duh. And I had mentioned in that video how, and that was live commentary, how I had played a game just previous to that one that I uploaded yesterday, in which we were randomly matched up with each other. And this is that game. So this is that game that we played together. And we were randomly matched up. And then after this game, he does send me an invite. And then the game that I uploaded yesterday then happens. So I thought this was a pretty good game as well. And so I'm just going to go ahead and feature this. And that Leo in front of me has a thunder with pinatas. And I don't know, every time I play that setup, I always get my butt whipped pretty quick on that. I'd like to... When I bring out bots, I like to get more than a one-on-one kind of ratio when I take it out. And I always seem to go head-on with somebody, and then we just exchange shots, and then the bot is useless after that. So, I don't know. So, I don't really run that setup all that much. But I really like this setup that I have on the Griffin right here, which is the Aphids and the Orkins. I feel like it's a pretty effective thing. I can stand behind cover and lob these Aphids up over the top. So I noticed that I got some guys throwing some Aphids in me, and I have been experiencing some pretty bad lag on a few games here recently, and this is one of them. So I don't know if you noticed, but when I was playing this game, I didn't really see that I was getting hit all that much, but you know, my weapons were popping off and I was losing HP, and I think that had to do with some of the lag. And I don't know if the lag has to do with the servers or if it has to do with the fact that my phone just isn't quick enough to keep up with everything. So maybe the processor's slow or something like that. I'm not quite sure, but it seems to happen more often when I am recording the game, so it kind of leads me to believe that maybe it might be my phone struggling to keep up with all the graphics. So I know that Pixonic is actually working on changing some of the graphics to make them easier on servers and processor speeds. So maybe, and hopefully they will come out with some of those here in the near future. Because it would be nice if people with lower end devices could still be able to play this game and play it at the same level as someone with, say, $1,000 Samsung or something. So I'm going to come up against this. This is a rhino right around this corner here, and I still have aphids coming in, which is why I kind of brought out my bot with the Ansel shield on it, just to sort of protect me a little bit from that. So this Carnage here has no idea he's getting shot from behind, and I always say, yes. And I'm sort of stuck between a rock and a hard place right here. I've got that Griffin over here, and then I've got, you know, oh, there's the Rhino right there. He's gonna come over here. And I noticed that he really didn't have a whole lot in the way of strategy, if I can say that. He just sort of bowled his way in here. And I suppose that's sort of how people who play rhinos, that's pretty much how they are. That's the MO. And here I'm experiencing some really bad lag. And so it's kind of hard to go head-to-head with this rhino right here. And I notice when there's a lot of action going on in the screen, my phone really struggles with that. So I'm going to come back in. I was able to take him out, but I got taken out pretty quick as well. And I think it was that Griffin over there. I think he tossed some aphids up over the top of that wall and got me. So I'm going to come back in with my Griffin, and I put some magnums. I have like 12 magnums that are maxed out. And so, most of them are just collecting dust in my hangar right about now, but I decided that sometimes it's better to have that constant pressure when all of your aphids or your orkins are used up and your aphids are shot and all you're doing is throwing a missile every second or so at somebody. It's good to have that constant pressure with the magnums. Alright, so we're at a point in this game where we're up 3-2 on the beacons. Oh, and this guy doesn't even know this is coming. I'm not quite sure what his thought was with doing that. Maybe he was going for that beacon. But he should have seen that there were 4 of us sitting over here on this side, and that, you know, it was going to be a problem for him to come out and do that. Of course, I say that, and then the next game that I show is me doing something similar to that. So, where no one is above that, and that's what makes the game so great. And this Griffin right here, that's an intriguing setup. If you see that setup right there, he's got a weapon for every occasion. He's got some mid-range, some short range. He's ready. Whatever situation he comes up against, he's got it. I enjoy watching other players have fun with this game. I really do. And I don't care if you're on my team or not, as long as you're enjoying it. You're enjoying yourselves, and I'm enjoying myself. It's all good. I didn't think that guy was going to come out the other side, but he did. And I'm not quite sure why he was firing at me, because he had that other Griffin right in front of him. I don't know. Maybe we've been matched up against each other in the past, and he just felt like he had an axe to grind. Who knows? Alright, so this game was pretty tight early on, but we've been able to keep these beacons 3-2. I know we got a hold of those 2 beacons over at that choke point on this map, and then we held our home beacon, and that was sort of the advantage of our spawn point. We were able to do that. When they spawn up over on the far side of that map, it makes it really hard to control those 2 beacons over on the choke point. And you see what happened when we took our eyes off of the ball. They were able to come over there and get one of them. And I had never tried that before. I didn't know if I was able to get some orkins up over the top of that or not. I know since he was in a carnage with thunders, I knew better than to jump up into that and try to get a shot off of him, because I just wasn't going to survive too long on that one, most likely. So, but I did want to try and do something. So that's going to bring the game to a close, holding those beacons 3-2. That's pretty much what brought that home. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. I have new gameplay videos every single day. Smash the thumbs up, thumbs down button. Don't be shy. Leave a comment down below. And you can see here on the end scorecard, the top 2 players was Beacons Duh and myself. Enjoy the rest of your day.